Cheery and sincere commentators, welcome to 7 Sports Classic Crashes, 9 of motor racing's major moments on the mountain. Crash A is the Vauxhall Viva from the race of 67. A lot of prestige for a driver being included in our Classic Crashes segment. This character was so keen to be Crash A, he even had a big A painted on his door. He said, "I want the big A," and he got it. Crash B, the unforgettable side of Dickie Johnson, carving out a Falcon-sized shortcut to Lithgow, right through the mulga. Here it is again. Dickie Johnson doing so much damage to the forest that year that Sting later wrote a song about it. Crash C features the Japanese driver Katayama, who came out here for the race in 67. Ooh, very nasty. Still, the medicos were quickly on the spot for this one and even managed to get the bandages on without removing his helmet. Kevin Bartlett featured in Crash D. Kevin's always given the punters great entertainment and pointed out to the crowd quite quickly the same thing my father pointed out to me on entering puberty. Never trust rubber. Quite a promotional coup for Kevin in this race, managing sponsorship not only from Channel 9 in Sydney, but also from Channel 6 in Hobart. Crash E involved just about everyone, but mostly Scott Tom Walkinshaw, who won the race in a Jaguar in 1985, but didn't fare nearly so well here in 84. In fact, he never got off the line, finished before he started. Motor racing's answer to premature ejaculation, really. Poor old John Goss, who owned the car, was so upset by the crash, he was speechless. The only positive aspect of the whole incident. Crash F is Bill Brown's spectacular rollover from the great race of 1971. Brown was a lucky man to survive this one. In fact, he was so glad to be alive, he donated his driving suit to the Mount Panorama Museum. Although the sign on the suit doesn't read Bill Brown's driving suit, it actually reads Bill's Brown driving suit. Yes. Crash G should gladden the hearts of RSL members all over the country. Germany's finest, getting all sideways before a crowd-pleasing headplant in the dirt at McPhillamy Park. As a Jaguar lover, certainly my favourite stack in the pack, but a sorry sight for lovers of the three-pointed star. And let's face it, a lot of people really dig Mercs. Take Phil Ward, for example. Now, Phil, don't be like that. Incident H features the immortal 05 car, an Australian motor racing legend. Not a vehicle that we'd expect to see in an accident, not in the hands of Peter Perfect. Let's see it from another angle now. And in fairness, point out that it's actually co-driver Andy Rouse at the wheel, not Brocky. Brocky was actually back in the pits, picking out a new co-driver for next year. Our final classic crash, Crash I, involves the Cabbage Commodore. You'll notice the plume of smoke billowing out behind. That's a blown engine and an expensive incident for a largely unsponsored privateer. Still, he's had the presence of mind to park well off the circuit there and out of harm's way. Oh dear. Mr. K, it's not your day. Well, that's it. Classic crashes A to I. Now just put them into alphabetical order and prove the critics of the Australian education system wrong.